In the spring, one of my best friends and my roommate moved out, and I decided to turn my bedroom into an office and turn her bedroom into my new bedroom. And all that really consisted of is me moving my bed from that room to this one. And I haven't really done anything to it other than that. It really is the place that I just go to sleep, and I don't really like spending much time in here because none of myself is really in the room. So I thought it would be a fun project to take you along with me as I transform this room into a bedroom that actually feels like mine and somewhere that I want to spend time in. The current plan right now is to first switch out my twin bed for a double bed. The room isn't very large, so a queen bed would overwhelm it, but I feel like a double is necessary in this room because I really am not planning on adding too much more furniture to this space. So the twin feels really small, and I also feel like ever since I've switched into this room, I keep thinking I'm gonna fall off this bed because I don't want the bed against a wall. I want it centered in the middle somehow so that it's easier to make the bed. And currently, yeah, every time I turn, I feel like I'm gonna flop off. I should also note that my closet is still staying in my other room, my office, because that room actually has a closet, this one doesn't. I think that's everything that I need to note. Yeah, look at that, it just looks so sad. Not much happening there. Smaller ones for the bedroom, but in white. I don't know, because I feel like black is gonna get dirty, you know? What do you think? Dusty. Dusty, right? But I was thinking, yeah, 2 of these, but instead of on, unless 3. No, I don't think 3, but maybe like 2, but staggered. There's one with white brackets I gotta look at, but I think that actually might be better. At least then it'd be a little bit more substantial, right? Yeah. These would actually be good for my kitchen. Yeah, that's oh my goodness, for the pots. Oh, I like that. Yeah, like it's a nice piece and it's like a pretty good price too. Then I can just put like books or something on it. But I don't think the double one, like cuánto es? $99. Yeah, I don't want to spend that much, I don't think. Originally I was thinking I was gonna get a clothing rack for the bedroom, but honestly I already have the closet, so they're probably just gonna look cluttered. How do you want me to take it? Medium firm. Do I look like I belong? It's nice. Okay, pick one. I'm including that clip of you saying that. I think this one, yeah. The other one was like, wow! Yeah. This one, and the memory foam just like molds too much to me. It feels, makes me uncomfortable. Oh, that's good. Okay, so that's it. Winner. We have entered very dangerous territory. I'm scared. I really like my snake plant, so I'm like, oh, but I don't need another one. I'll just let my, they also have that one, but I think that's cute. Yeah, I would get this one, right? Okay. 2053, 2050, got him. My brother and my dad are here and we're gonna try and tackle this bed. Wish us luck. Not be happier with how this turned out. I have to wait 72 hours apparently before I'm allowed to sleep on the mattress. I don't think I'm gonna be able to wait that long. Like I will probably be on it tonight. But what I do need is to buy a bed bug protector for this because I just wanna protect it. So I need to go to Bed Bath & Beyond and get that before I make the bed. But this looks so cute. I'm so happy with this. This bed frame I got from Wayfair. I'll try and link it down below if I can find it. And I really wanted to make sure I got a metal bed frame because I didn't wanna spend a lot of money on a bed frame, but I wanted it to be sturdy, and metal ones tend to have a little bit more longevity to them than say getting one that's made of particle board. I got my mattress cover. Maddie's got a pillowcase. I'm getting hypnotized by all the bedding situations happening. Oh, whoa. Wow. Toronto Maple Leafs happened here. I'm back home. A&W is on the way. I decided to order Uber Eats tonight because why not? And I think I'm gonna tackle putting this bed bug protector on my mattress. I was also very upset by how expensive this protector was. I don't have bed bugs in my building. At least I haven't heard anything about there being bed bugs in my building. I do feel like I may as well protect the mattress so that if something were to happen, my situation's sort of figured out. I don't know. I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna get the pillows ready. I'm probably gonna make the bed just so that it's ready to go. And I also feel like tackling a shelf that I wanna build for this corner right here. I mean, if I were a good YouTuber, I would wait till tomorrow when the lighting's all nice and build it on a time lapse and all that stuff, but I'm impatient and I'm gonna probably do that tonight. Also, are we appreciating? This is probably my favorite t-shirt. It's got a little Mickey on it. I can do this. I am capable. Ow! I feel so accomplished. I'm not sure if I should have taken the mattress off. Just like slipped it on, but got it on. Bed bugs, don't you dare come near me. Thankfully, there's like little give room, so I think if I ever want to add a mattress topper, like a foam topper, I'll be good. I want to kind of see how this night's sleep goes the next few nights. Allow my body to adjust and then maybe get a mattress topper because it's been a while since I've slept on a bed without a mattress topper. I bought pillows at IKEA too, and in addition to that, I also got pillow covers to keep them all clean. And then I also picked up sheets. Hold on. I got white sheets from HomeSense. So I personally like white bedding. Growing up, I always was fascinated with hotels with white bedding because to me it just seemed like it was super luxurious. Why not make my own bed at home feel luxurious too? So I really like white bedding. And this duvet cover here is from IKEA. I've also washed my sheets, which is another big thing you should do when you get new sheets, is wash them so that they're nice and clean and fresh and all the good things. I'm so excited to sleep here. A little winded from that. We'll see how this goes, but I have faith that this is gonna be fine. I've built a lot of furniture over the past couple months. Well, not a lot, but like a decent amount, and I'm glad that this is the last piece. I don't mind building furniture. I actually find it kind of therapeutic, but then when things go wrong, I find it very much so not therapeutic. Fingers crossed that does not happen today, because I just can't. I just can't. Usually I count how many screws are in here, but I'm just gonna hope for the best on this one. I bought one of these toolkits from IKEA when I first moved into this apartment, and it was the best purchase I've ever made. If you're gonna do a lot of building of furniture, definitely get something like this because it saves your life. A bit dramatic, but it saves your mental life. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, is that too? What is that for? I did! Hell yeah. pretty sure it's been weeks since I last got a clip. I had to pause because I needed to figure out the wall art situation for the bedroom, and I looked far and wide for what feels like 5 years for art for this bedroom and even for other areas of my apartment, but I could not make a decision. I kept going back and forth on whether or not I wanted to get removable wallpaper for the room to do like some sort of dramatic feature wall, because I do think this room could benefit from that, but I could not find something that I liked. And then I started looking at art prints, and because I'm Canadian, everything was in US prices, and I just kept going until finally I decided I just needed to choose something because I literally spent weeks looking on the internet and I was getting nowhere. So I ended up getting 2 prints from Society 6, and they just came in the mail. I'm putting both prints in these frames I got from IKEA months ago, and then I think I'm just gonna put them up and, you know, we're gonna just let it be. If I want to make changes in the future, then I will do that, but I just feel like at some point when you are decorating, you just kind of have to make a decision and commit to it, you know, and not like hem and haw, because you can hem and haw forever. I'm just trying to get these staples unstapled. This isn't sponsored by Society 6, but let me tell you, I'd be open to it. But they have so many great prints, and even though I am Canadian and the site is in US dollars, they always have sales and promotions. So I ended up getting these on like 30% off, which kind of compensates for the exchange rate. Ooh. Oh, these are the frames I'm putting these prints in. It's beautifully wrapped. Oh, why does this feel small? Yeah, it's fine. Prints are in, and now I'm just adding these command strips to the back of these. If you are a renter, I'd highly recommend getting these. I mean, I have been at my place for 3 years now, and I plan on being here a lot longer, so I don't care really if I put some holes in the wall, which I have already done. But if that is a concern, or you just want something that's really easy to use for hanging things, like these are just, I love you command strips. One of my favorite ways to switch out the vibe of a space is to change the pillows. And instead of buying like new pillows and having to deal with storing them, I like to buy pillow covers. So I bought 2 new ones from H&M Home. I've talked a lot about their pillow covers. I love getting them from there. This is the first one that I'm gonna put in the bedroom, and this is the second. On camera, I'm not sure what color you're seeing, but it's kind of like a mustardy orange. These 2 babies will be replacing the pillow covers on these 2 pillows. I like this one, but I really do love this pillow cover. I think I might switch it to somewhere else in the apartment, possibly the couch. But I just feel like the room has a lot of gray right now, so I need to brighten it up. And the thing with pillow covers is that you can always like switch them back, switch them around during different times of the year. And like obviously it's a lot easier to store something like this because you can fold it and put it in like a box of pillow covers. Oh my god, the pillow inside of this one is a pillow that I've had since my first year of university. I like it. Okay, time to take the price tags officially off. Another thing I bought for the room is this basket. This is going to be the home for my yoga mat. I got this at HomeSense, and I'm seeing here it was 35 Canadian dollars, which is pretty good for a basket this large. I just think it's so cute. When it came time to decorating the bookshelf, I really wanted to make sure that I didn't buy too many knickknacks, because when I looked around my apartment and even my bedroom back at home, I realized I had some things that would work for the shelf. I tried to keep the styling pretty minimal because now that I do all the cleaning on my own, I realized that the more stuff that you have around, the more you have to move when you have to dust. So I ended up putting things like my grandfather's camera that he had. It's really special to me because obviously what I do involves a lot of cameras. So to have something that he used to own in my space means a lot. So I now have like a nice little place to display it. I have decorative boxes that are both like cute, but it can also store things. I filled the shelf with all my fiction books, a nice salt lamp, so that at night there's like a really nice lighting situation happening. More sentimental things like a photo of my cousin and I, and tickets from some shows I've seen recently in the city. I think the only new things on the shelf are really the picture frame and the vase that I got from HomeSense and Pier 1. So that is definitely something something I'd recommend you do is look around your space first before going out shopping for decor, because sometimes you can find things that will work. I am so happy that this room is done, and I'm also really happy with how it turned out. It's not like a super dramatic transformation, but I think I was able to add lots of touches to the room that just made it feel like mine. And I think one of the biggest things that made this room feel like extra special is the artwork that I put up. In addition to just being very beautiful shots, the 2 photos behind my bed are actually photos from Portugal. One is called Algarve Cliffs, and one is called the Beach of Lagos. Those are 2 areas in Portugal that I've never personally visited, but they're from Portugal. My background's Portuguese, so it feels nice to have that included. And as I mentioned earlier, I was having a hard time finding what I wanted to put on these walls, but I think, again, like going with sentimental value, you can never go wrong because there's like a personal connection tied to it. This little picture frame back here I actually got from HomeSense, and I thought it was so cool because they're little agate pieces of jade, I believe. Loved it so much, could not leave it behind. I love the pop of green that it adds to the room too, and it kind of ties in with the greenish pillow I have on the bed. This room is definitely neutral, but there are those pops of greens and pops of yellow and little tidbits of color, but I did want it ultimately to be a little bit more calming because that is the area where I'm gonna sleep and relax. As you can tell by this shot alone, this room does not get a lot of light, so I'm glad that I kept things very airy in here and didn't overly clutter it, because then I think it would just feel very cave-like. But I think that's what makes it a really good bedroom too, because I'm not in here very much during the day, but at night it becomes really cozy, and when I put the lamp on and my salt lamp on, it just has like a really warm vibe to it. So you will see that in future nighttime routine videos. I might still make like little adjustments here and there, but ultimately this is a wrap for the bedroom makeover. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me throughout the process. This video was filmed over the course of quite a length of time. It's been fun even while editing the video to relive parts of this process. Give it a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this. An apartment tour is coming very soon. And let me know in the comments below a very random question, but how many bedrooms have you had in your life? Like, are you someone who's moved a lot, so you've had a lot of different bedrooms? Have you been in the same bedroom for many years? Like, I think this is, I counted my 5th bedroom. My first was my parents' first home. Then when we moved to the home that we're at now, a dorm, the room that used to be, or my office that used to be my bedroom in this apartment, and now this guy right here. Technically, I still have my bedroom at my parents' place, so this is like sort of 4. But yeah, I'm curious. I feel like each of the bedrooms too that I've had have very different vibes. So I'm excited to embark on a journey with this one. I will see you all very soon with a new video. Until then, bye guys.